whodunit.
Charlie, don't eat all the popcorn or you'll get a tummy ache. What's going on? Charlie? What did you do? My papers!
Yikes!
Heavens! Either a hurricane has blown through here, or somebody's been up to big mischief.
Not me. It was a monster. Bad monster.
Charlie, what a mess you made. The papers are scattered everywhere after all that organizing I did.
Not me. It was monster.
Charlie, don't try to fool us. Monsters don't exist, and you are the only one in the living room.
Luckily, nothing happened to the TV. They're showing a documentary about birds today that I don't want to miss.
Everyone stay calm. Don't touch anything. I'm sure that Charlie didn't cause this disaster, and I'll prove it. But first, I have to do a full investigation. I need a helper. The vase that broke was at the top of the bookshelf.
About as high up as I am.
Ready, Larry?
Always ready.
Charlie, try to grab the handkerchief. See? Charlie can't reach it. He couldn't have knocked over the vase. He's too short.
Fantastic! An excellent investigation. I'm going in to watch TV now because the documentary's about to start.
Ah, help! I'm going to break like a vase!
So that's what happened with the vase. Charlie knocked against the bookshelf and the vase fell off.
No! Charlie, no! Monster!
Larry, we have to keep investigating.
There are 3,700
It's
birds
starting!
in the world. All of
Larry,
them have
it's
tails,
time for the interrogations.
but they do
I'm
not
there.
Those birds are incredibly clever.
The longest living bird is the common
Mom,
bird,
I
which
have
has
a
been
couple
known
of
to live up to
questions.
1
You say you went into the kitchen, and when you came out, everything was a mess?
Exactly.
And how much time went by between going into the kitchen and coming back out?
I'd say less than 10 seconds.
Interesting. Where was Charlie when you came back out of the kitchen?
Next to the plants.
Very interesting. That could be a clue. Right, Larry? Larry?
Sorry, Misha, but this documentary is really good. You can't imagine all the things that birds can do.
Huh. We need another helper. 1, 2, 3, 4.5 meters. Here. There is the same distance between Carol and me as there is between the couch and the dining room table. If Charlie is guilty, he would have had to go over to the table, mess up Mom's paper, knock into the bookshelf, and get back to the couch in less than 10 seconds. Now, we'll show you how impossible that is, Charlie. You have to run over to Carol as fast as you can, okay? Ready? Steady? Go! Come on, Charlie, go for it! I knew it! 13.5 seconds. Charlie couldn't have gone to the table and back to the couch in that time. Mom, it wasn't Charlie.
I'm sorry, but just maybe Charlie kicked the ball towards the table and messed up all the papers without even moving.
Maybe so.
Aha!
Charlie, no! Monster!
Don't worry, Charlie. The investigation isn't over yet. We have another clue here. If Charlie had knocked over the plant, we would see traces of that with his footsteps on the floor. But there's not a single one. It seems like whoever is guilty didn't step on the ground. It's like it flew. Don't you think that's strange, Carol? That's not fair! We have to prove that it wasn't Charlie, Granddad! You're robbing my helpers!
These birds are amazing. They're so smart.
Yeah, they figure out every way possible to find food.
Well, when you're hungry, you're capable of anything. Speaking of that, didn't you make some popcorn today?
Charlie, I told you not to eat them all or you'd get a tummy ache.
Not me! Monster!
Yes, everything in this house is the monster's fault.
Okay, I'll make some more now. Anyway, I can't do the investigation alone. What a complicated case. Charlie says it was a monster that came into the living room and messed up all the papers, broke the vase, and ate up all the popcorn. But it didn't leave a trace or a footstep behind. It doesn't make sense. I got it!
Finally! Here comes the popcorn!
Hold on. These aren't for you. They're to prove that Charlie didn't mess up the living room. Are you ready to find out who the culprit is? All set. When Larry opens the door to the garden, the guilty one will appear.
No, not monster.
Don't worry, Charlie. It's not a monster. Whatever happens, don't make a move or get scared. Ready, Larry? 1, 2, 3. Here he comes.
A bird.
Right, Charlie. The monster was a bird that came in to eat the popcorn. But it got scared when it heard all of the shouting and knocked everything on the floor. The TV documentary gave me the final clue.
Good for you, Misha. You're the world's best detective.
And those birds are so clever.
They certainly are. This one has the couch to himself, and here we are standing on the sidelines and missing the TV show.